Hi guys, I hope you are having a great week so far. I was just out planting an apricot tree and now I'm gonna come in and do some planting in the grow tower. So I wanted to give you guys a little update on the grow tower, and then we're gonna head into the kitchen and make a little recipe with something we grew. It's cool to see things getting bigger. I'll go over everything that's planted. So we have kale, little celery starts, more kale and Swiss chard. This little guy is chamomile, which I'm excited about. I even have a little echinacea growing here that sprouted. Cilantro, a couple of carrots, cucumbers growing back there. We have a row of green onion, arugula, broccoli, cauliflower. These are all radish. There's definitely a lot of trial and error here. Some things have germinated and some things didn't germinate at all. That could be from the amount of water. It could have been the seeds. We've been using up old seeds. So there's different reasons that these could be not germinating. It's really cool to see the broccoli and cauliflower growing so big. I think it's definitely going to need more space, but we're just experimenting here. There's so many things that we could do different, but we're just seeing how things are going. So the ones that didn't germinate or didn't do very well, I took out and I want to replant today. It's super easy to plant in this system, which makes it so nice. I'm just gonna do 3 different ones. I think I have 8 different cells to plant in. I'm gonna do some lettuce because I know we'll eat it. Some dill because I love dill. And arugula is my favorite. I have 1 arugula over here, but I thought why not plant some more because I know that we'll use it. All you have to do to plant, take a couple seeds to make sure that they germinate, put it in the grow media, cover it up, stick it in the cell, and that's it. I should also mention that we're covering them up so they germinate. The seeds, most of them, not all of them, need darkness in order to germinate. And it also helps keep the algae at bay because the light produces algae. And we've definitely had a problem with that. We're experimenting with the water. We keep turning it down further and further. And the roots actually look pretty darn good. I did give the ones that I just planted a little bit of a head start by giving them some water. The watering system, which is underneath, is more set for the roots versus germination. It will get the grow media wet, but I think it's helpful just to give them a little head start. Some of them can dry out. For more detailed information on this whole process and how my husband came to all these decisions, you can head on over to our Patreon account. We would love your support there. And he has all the back videos on the process of building the tower and the design. This is definitely his baby. I do not want to take credit for it, but I am trying to help out and grow things that we'll actually use in the kitchen. So this baby is what we are harvesting today. We're gonna be putting this radish on our salad. This guy is really in there. So I'm actually gonna have to take it inside and cut it to get it out of here. The other thing that I'm going to be harvesting today and putting in our salad is this little green onion. So I'm all cleaned up. It was a beautiful day outside. I'm so thankful that the ground was soft so that I could get that tree planted easily. I was kind of hoping Mr. Martian would help me, but he was super busy out there. So I did it myself and it went really well. So excited to have fresh apricots. We're back in the kitchen. We have our radish that we harvested, our green onion that we harvested from the grow tower. And then I also wanted to show you a simple dairy-free ranch dressing to go on our salad here. Mr. Martian loves this ranch dressing recipe. It's all dairy-free and he says it's better than the store-bought. So I thought I'd share that with you and use a little bit of the produce on our salad tonight. So here we go. I'll cut up the radish first. It's pretty amazing that this grew in our garage the end of February when we've had snowy weather. Gotta try it too. Tastes like a radish. I think we left it in there a little bit too long, but still. Oh, I'm getting that spicy aftertaste, just like a radish. Pretty. And then I thought I'd add some beets. These are beets that we grew in our garden last year. I canned them. I think there's vinegar and honey in here. Such a beautiful color. See it. Cobb salad is one of my favorites. This is more of a wintry version with the oranges. And then a Cobb salad has to have eggs. These are Betsy eggs. Between wild animals and other things, she's the only one that survived. So we thought that we'd get some more of her. So we have a bunch of black astrolorp in our chicken coop. This year we plan on building a new chicken coop, so hopefully that will come to fruition in all of Mr. Martian's spare time. Okay, so now we'll cut up the chicken. I marinated this chicken. I'll link the recipe below that I used. I did adapt it to make it dairy-free and less spicy. I used cashew yogurt instead of normal yogurt. And then I just sauteed it in the cast iron pan. Bandit's right here, waiting for a treat. Here, Bandit, here. There. Okay. There's our chicken, and then I'll just top it all off with some toasted pecans that I toasted earlier. I don't know why I just said pecans. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we call them pecans. Pecans is fun to say though. Okay, there is our beautiful salad. One more thing, and top it with some green onions here. Grow Tower green onion. Our salad is all put together. It's so pretty. I love salads like that, especially with the stuff we've grown. The beets were from the garden last year. The radish is from the Grow Tower. The green onions are from the Grow Tower. And hopefully we'll be able to have other greens in there as well soon from the arugula we just planted and the lettuce that we just planted. Now I want to show you my simple dairy-free dressing. It's seriously so easy. It starts with mayonnaise. I like this Sir Kensington mayonnaise because they don't add soy and they use organic ingredients. So mayonnaise going in, a half a cup. And then for the milk, I use whole can coconut milk. This Thai Kitchen is my favorite. It really does make a difference in what brand you use. So I just mixed it all together. It's the cream that usually sits on top and any liquid that may be in the bottom. This was cold because it had been in the fridge. I was thinking I was gonna make coconut cream and I never did. So I put it in the saucepan to have everything come together. So in goes that. And then I have about 1 heaping packed teaspoon of garlic. It's about 2 small to medium cloves, minced. You could also use garlic powder here, which I've definitely done. And then next we're gonna add some onion powder. Not the plastic that goes in there. So I kind of just eyeball it and sprinkle some in there. I also add dried dill. Fresh dill would be awesome, and I love to use that in the summer when we grow it. Just gonna sprinkle some in there as well. Okay, a little salt and pepper. This is pepper. Mr. Martian loves pepper. And some salt. I wanna make sure that you get the salt right. If you don't have enough salt, it just doesn't taste right. I almost forgot the fresh parsley. So you could totally leave it just like this and it would be really good, especially if you didn't have any fresh ingredients on hand and just use the dried dill. But I like to add a little fresh with the parsley. Just chop up some parsley here. So in goes the parsley. That might be a little much. I'll sprinkle it on the salad. We'll give it a taste to see if it needs anything. More salt. A little more onion powder. Little more dill. More pepper. That'll work. There we go. Our simple dairy-free dressing. I love all the colors of this salad. It was so great to spend time in the sunshine today planting inside and out, and then making a salad with what we harvested from the grow towers. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me in and out of the kitchen today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Mr. Martian and I are still working on the audio. He has his main setup for the shop when he's working out there, which he is today. So I'm using my phone and then this wired mic. So hopefully the volume is better for you guys. Still working on it, still learning. Appreciate your comments and feedback. Please let me know if you have any feedback or advice about these videos. I'm loving making them, and I hope you're enjoying them too. In the meantime, head on over to Patreon. Jeff's back up on Facebook, so you can find him there. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks, guys.